And for the record, I'm starting the recording. Today's date is July 9th, 2026. The time is now 6:01 p.m., I think. Vice Chair Lynn, would you like to call the meeting to order?
Yes. I call the meeting to order at 6:01 p.m.
Thank you. And I will now do a roll call, noting for the record that Chair Newman and Member Meister are absent today. So we have Vice Chair Lynn.
Here.
Member Cody.
Here.
Member Meister. She's not here. Member Spears.
Here.
It's really like an automatic thing at this point. And then Eric and I are here, of course. Yay!
And first item is public input, and I see we have no members of the public today, so we'll move on. The consent calendar. Let's look at the approval of the minutes for the last meeting, June 11th.
Motion to approve.
Okay, I have a motion from Member Cody, seconded by Vice Chair Lynn, to approve the minutes from the June 11th, 2026 meeting, and I will now conduct a roll call vote. Vice Chair Lynn.
Yes.
Member Cody.
Yes.
Member Spears.
Yes.
And the motion is approved. Thank you all.
Great. Next item is public input on remaining agenda items, and since there are no members of the public, we'll move forward on to staff administrative items. First one being the library director's report.
Yes. There's a lot to report. Staff have been busy, but I will highlight just a few from the report. Number one being the branch hours expansion.
Yes.
So for the first time since 2020, all of our locations are open at least 4 days a week.
Amazing.
And
Only 6
all
years ago.
locations are open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday consecutively.
Wow.
And the community is very happy about it.
Yeah.
So this week was the first week. Monday, Fairview opened for the first time since 2020. Tuesday, Ocean Park opened for the first time. And then Wednesday, Montana opened for the first time on a Wednesday.
They had an open house, and Robert presented at the Wilmot neighborhood meeting, which was hosted hybrid, in person and online. That's the Montana branch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was that Wednesday? No,
No, it was Tuesday.
That was Tuesday. Okay.
He did
So,
a
yeah.
wonderful job, and the Wilmot president and board members all said that their number 2 priority was getting the libraries fully funded
Oh, amazing.
after public safety.
They must be very happy to be meeting in person too, right?
Yes.
Partially,
Yeah.
yeah, so there's partial.
Love to have the option too.
Yeah.
Well, they've done in-person annual meetings
Yeah.
at the Reed Park.
And on Tuesdays we've been open on Tuesdays for Montana, but
Oh, okay.
I think they're doing.
He stayed late. Yeah, it was open. I think they stayed open for it. Is that
Yeah.
right? It's very sweet.
Yeah. Well,
I know Robert stayed late.
Yeah,
He-
we are able to do that for sanctioned neighborhood associations. We do that also for Ocean. We did that for Ocean Park when Ocean Park wasn't open at all. They would come and meet. So yeah, so it's exciting. Along with that is summer reading, and the summer started off with awesome kickoff events. So we had tons of people. If you weren't here on that day, on when was it, June 13th? It was pretty awesome. We had in the front courtyard area a magic show, and kids lined up to sign up for summer reading. We had Shake Shack, who's one of our partners, our business partners for the community discount program. They were giving out free frozen custard and lemonade. So it was overall just a really nice and electric time at the main library. That was in the morning. In the afternoon, we also had staff representing at Pride on the Promenade. So that also was that was great and celebratory. So overall, it was just nice to see staff and folks excited about our library programs. So we've had a number of programs in June, the Lyric Chorus. We also had we partnered with JVS on summer hiring. We were at the Juneteenth Festival at VAP. This is a great one, teen volunteer graduation celebration. So at least 3 volunteers are graduating, and all of them have done over 100 hours of volunteering at the library throughout their years here. And then we've got still our remaining teen volunteers. So it was amazing. I signed off. They got little certificates saying congratulations, and also acknowledging their work here at the library. Some of them, I think, have been here since they were freshmen, and so now they will be graduating and moving on.
These are mostly high schoolers then?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
I talked about Pride on the Promenade, which was wonderful. And then we also do our book nooks, which are, we place book nooks in certain partner organization areas, Community Corps, Vista Del Mar, Family Services, St. John's, Venice Family Clinic, and we will refresh the books, which all organizations have said they're very grateful that we come and we visit them to do that. Our literacy team went to see a play at the Geffen Playhouse. What's great about that is that it takes them out of kind of that tutor, formal, like one-on-one environment where they get to put to use their literacy skills, questions, discussion, and so it's something that they look forward to every year. The zine workshop, and the other big news was the Friends approved their budget, and so the Friends did approve the funding requests of over $86,000. What library staff did was reorganize how they asked for the money so that each line item could be tied to the impact that the Friends are making on the library, and so when they do the impact report for next year, we'll be able to outline very specifically versus like general programs where there are specific programs where they're making an impact. Jasmine is working on a shorter, smaller version of an impact report this year, so that hopefully should be out by the end of this month, early next month, and next year we'll have a bigger impact report from the Friends. And then they've also, agreed to do the $125,000, that project is moving forward slowly, but
Do we have a date?
We don't have a date yet. No.
Okay. No, actually, technically, you say it's going to happen in fiscal 2027.
Yeah, that's. I'm like, darn it! By next June, don't want to wait. I was pushing for the end of this year, but I don't think so. We have to go through certain things with LA County, and because they're a food service operator, all of that planning stuff.
Wait, is this budget is coming from the Friends?
So the $125,000 is coming from the Friends. The operator,
and that's just part of the budget for that, right?
Yes, and then the city is matching the CIP funds.
Okay, but this budget from the Friends, they are anticipating they'll be able to hit that target of that budget?
So the $86,000 is their regular their regular operating expenses. Yes.
Right.
The $125,000 is they've had, and they have been kind of waiting to see where they can use that for some type of capital. What they originally wanted was this would be seed money to then do like a big capital campaign that would fully fund kind of the whole courtyard, but that's been hard to do.
Yeah.
So we're moving forward with funding that part of it, which is the cafe.
And then with the city and other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the hope is still that there is, leadership around fundraising that will then help with the rest of the courtyard.
Over time. Yeah. So like taking it in phases.
Yes, yeah.
What was the budget last year? It was like, this is 86,000 this year. What was it? Was it around the same amount?
It was a little, so the budget was a little over I feel like it was like 95,000, but they did take a little from reserves. So what they're doing now is they are really looking at, okay, what are they making and not taking it from reserves. It actually is a fairly healthy budget, knowing that, I mean, their online sales have increased, they're open 2 days a week? 3 days a week. Yeah, so that takes into account. And also they're putting in some money for some admin help and support, and then Jasmine as their communications person. So.
Do they make more money during the summer? Just curious. The bookstore.
Do they? I'm not sure. I know that there are some high months. So, like, I feel like in the winter they actually do make a lot, like gifts or whatever else. Summer they see more people, but also a lot more people are with their dollar coupons from or $2 coupons from their summer reading prize, because they automatically do that.
Yeah.
So they get more people in for sure.
Sheila stopped by today. She said they've made $4,500 in the last month. So she was very impressed by that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the holidays,
Yeah.
she was saying.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. End of report.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's move on to the next item, which is the library strategic plan draft.
Yes. Okay. This is definitely still a draft, but I thought it was good to talk to you about it as it's becoming more fully formed. I do think, even just from discussions with staff, from coming back from ALA and vacation, that some of these areas will change, but the content of the priority areas will not. Because that is what we've heard from the community. That was actually what we talked about in the findings, and then it translates to this, which is more of a streamlined, simple document that talks about. So we are still talking, and if you'll see some mission and vision type notes over here, but staff is talking about mission and vision, and but the values are the values that have been identified both in all of our community mapping and our surveys, and so this kind of floated to the top, and then our focus areas as well. So this is meant to be a 2-year strategic plan, because to me it is a little bit more of the transition time between when we're getting that influx of resources and money to getting ourselves organized to 2028, where we know we're going to be really, I mean, my hope is that by then we're fully open, the six days a week for main library, 5 days a week for the branches, and then we'll be moving into re-looking at this plan for the fuller activation. So we wanted something right now, so we had that direction in the next 2 years to get to where we want to go, and to also make sure that we're starting to look at our co-design ideas and what the community is asking for. And so these priorities really reflect that. There are 6 priorities: expanding and rebalancing hours, that's number 1. Strengthen cleanliness and safety, reinvest in youth, teen, and family services, equity and advance equity and inclusion through cultural representation, language access, expand technology and literacy services, and improve communication and user experience. So these are all things that we've talked about many times with the community, and we've talked about the shared values, or the values that we hold in the library: community, belonging, curiosity, and trust. And so that is the foundation of now how we're going to make our decisions, and our work, how we're going to align with the Friends and align with the library board, and kind of what we hope for doing in the next year or 2.
Is there any action from the board that we're talking about?
No, this is a draft, yes. So once we have it, like fully confirmed.
so we can provide you feedback
Yes.
via email.
Yes, yes.
Oh, some questions. Was there like a previous version of this, or this is like of the strategic plan? Have there been previous versions?
We have a strategic plan now that has been in place since
Years.
2016.
10-year one, right?
Yes.
Oh,
We
okay.
reviewed that like last
We are,
year. What some point.
So what we did with that was we redid our objectives.
Yeah.
But the library as a dynamic third place,
Right.
a vibrant learning center. So we have all of those for our old strategic plan, and this one would be the newer one. Right?
What would you say would be like some key differences between that and this one? Is it just more? This is more reflective of the community mapping.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it's more specific in terms of the
Yeah, it seems more
direction,
specific.
right?
Yeah.
So we're like, we want this, as this is like one of the, is what we heard the most. We
Yeah.
need
Get
the
open.
access and hours,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Be safe.
Cleanliness and safety,
Mhm.
yeah. And so, while we did say that, right, community connector, vibrant learning center, our dynamic third place, while we said all of that
Mhm.
before, we really use the objectives to be more specific about what we're doing,
Mhm.
where this is, to me, a little bit more direct.
Yep. Got it.
And what's important about this is that our staff can talk about it when they talk with people out in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to explain what it is, or why maybe we can't do this, but why we're focusing on this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think at
The-
the end of the day, it really is also a resource question
Yeah.
of how much resources we can get.
On that, can I provide or ask questions or provide thoughts?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I did really like to see the part here about improving communication.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like so important for the library. I feel like now in this day and age, like I think the library needs to take more active effort because like so many amazing things happen from the library, but I feel like the community is so often not aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see that there's that focus of the
Yeah.
library talking about itself and sharing its own stories and what it does through social media and through other ways. Because there's so much stuff happens here. I think people take it for granted.
Yeah.
Especially, I think, in the past, it was like, I think city leaders take it for granted. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
I don't think the community takes it for granted. I think the community knows, but sometimes because they're not hearing it,
Right.
they don't get reminded until it's taken away.
Yeah, no, and I think that that's one of the biggest lessons in terms of talking about what we're doing, not when we need the money, but, making sure we're integrating our services and what we do before that and with other departments. So
Yeah.
a part of that communication is also making sure that, recognizing the branding and how we market. So even programs like that community discount program is something, even though it's just a piece of what the library does, it is something that the wider community recognizes, understands, and then takes with them. And so that is kind of our in to do other things with partners.
Yeah.
I will say that we will probably be asking for more, help with talking about and telling the story in different ways.
Yeah, that's like
yeah.
I think
And
that's
using
I think
the-
that's what we should do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Different ways like.
Yeah, to advocate for, or
Yeah.
not even advocate, but just to educate the community. on what
Yeah,
we're
and the library is such a center for the community, and my next area and related actually is just all the amazing things we're doing with the businesses, and I feel like is there a way to surface it somewhere on here as part of the community? Because I think that is actually an amazing way to use a partnership resource to tell the library story. Because I think there's also only so much that the library can tell its own story. I think if someone else
Yes.
tell its story, like a business or a teen volunteer or a whatever, the more ways, or
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking nowadays in the age everyone wants to be an influencer or or you have I don't there must be like some reading influencers, right? Like they talk about the library, like, and what Santa Monica Library means to them. Like we have a version of that for our Poet Laureate, right? And so like having businesses, like, and maybe there's a way to have it also be a part of the strategic plan, like embed the businesses somehow more. Do you think it makes sense to write that somewhere?
So I think it would make sense to talk about it under one of these areas.
That's what I meant. Yes.
I do think
But to
that what
specifically
bubbled up
Yeah.
was not so much, it was more about the literacy and the user experiences. And yes, the businesses were in there, but it didn't really, that wasn't one of the ones that was captured in specific ways. But I do think businesses are one of the partners that we've already identified that we're doing.
That's kind of what I meant, is
talk
like
about
where
what
else,
we're
like the discount is one version of it,
Yes.
and then where else can that evolve?
Yeah.
And because I think that is like, is it sponsorships? Is it activation? Is it,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it's really
and
cool that
like an example,
Shake
Shake
Shack
Shack,
did that thing.
right?
That's really
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also will, so as you know, our communications and marketing person, Cecile, and the team that she works with, we're gearing up to already ask other businesses for the new community discount program, which will start again in August. Most of the ones that we're doing it already have signed on and said yes, so we're adding more.
Yeah.
And when they do that, throughout the year, they will ask about partnerships, or they
Right.
will ask
And
about...
I think that that's an amazing way to also like tie in like more organically. Like it's not just about like having businesses or logos, but for example, like businesses also serve a fabric in the community in terms of education and running a business. And people come here to read books and learn about it. Like there's a whole like organic way.
Yeah.
Things
We also,
can be done.
you guys run like small business.
Yeah,
SBA
that's what I'm saying. There's just
workshops,
like a-
and
We did before, yeah, and when we do with,
There's like
economic
half a dozen
development.
activities every year
Yeah.
in the branches having
Yeah.
to do, even with the fire, right? It's like
Yeah.
how do you access federal resources?
Yeah.
How do you
For
access
sure.
legal resources? How do you access?
Yeah.
How
I'm
do you
just
start,
thinking, like,
how do you start a small business?
In the future, if like more like it goes, like businesses could even, I don't know, sponsor some of that. I don't know. I'm just thinking, or because like there's more. I feel like there's just like
Yeah.
a lot of ways more that we can.
So would it be like community partnerships under, so that would be under improved communication, like the partnerships with the community?
No, I think, so the other part of the document that is actually more for the internal for staff, but I wanted to put here just so you knew what we were talking about, was the operating principles. So what we did was really talk, what are the questions that we're going to be asking when we're thinking about planning forward, and that number 2, which is the co-design thinking and iteration, that's throughout, because there are different opportunities where we can do that, not just under one area, but really trying to maximize what our connections and contacts are, and have it kind of be a two-way street of like, we learn about you, you learn about us, and then how do we, like, how can we partner or make sure that we mutually benefit from this? So yes, and I do think from what you're talking about too with businesses and hosting, like my hope is that once that cafe space gets up and running, it is still also in that it's also a partnership with them and the library to host more and different programs, and they will be part of that and helping to bring people in too. So we will get hopefully more folks and different folks in who may want to work with that specific, either business or with that space. So yes, I do think that that's going to happen. And while the A's and the B's are kind of the overarching, each unit or each division will then under that be like, okay, what are we doing, under these that will help to, drive these priorities. So yeah, so businesses is absolutely one of them that we're concentrating on. But I'll put that, as kind of the, for feedback to share back with the staff as well. I still want to figure out our podcast idea.
Yes.
I feel like that's how you also
No, for
figure it
sure.
out.
Yeah.
You're having conversations with people all across the
Well, there's
community.
sponsors for podcasts.
And
there's
you're talking
there's
to them.
storytelling in podcasts.
Yeah,
there's
about,
interview
hey,
opportunity.
Your community
yeah.
discount program, tell us
Yeah.
your story and then
Yeah.
put that on.
Yeah.
I was thinking I should just get back on social media and just, do
Do-
day in the life as a library person and
Yeah.
just like go around.
Do any libraries have a podcast?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean-
are there any successful ones?
I think.
There's a lot of successful social media channels. I think there's
Yeah.
a bunch of instance channels for a few libraries that I follow now.
Well, LAPL, for example, does a good one. Yeah, I feel. But what about
Social
podcasts?
media. Chicago has done one, but they're very. I don't know if they're like ongoing. They do it on like a history thing, or they do it on like a
Yeah,
series.
I think it needs to be ongoing. There's some stat out there, it's like most podcasts don't get past 15 episodes.
Yeah.
So you need to get past 15 episodes. Yeah, that's why most podcasts don't go anywhere
Yeah.
really, because
Yeah.
they don't have
You need the content.
you need the content
Yeah,
to,
and
yeah.
the creators to
Mhm.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be a later in the year thing.
Mhm. But you could do it in many ways, right? Like even if you just like interviewed like all the businesses that are part of the program, there you go. That's like 15 episodes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I was thinking like when we had author events, you take them for 20
too.
minutes.
Yeah.
And you just talk with them
Yeah.
before they go. And
Hmm.
I personally like podcasts. It's like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's good.
I think
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes is
It's
it.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Once it gets to like 30 or 40,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm zoning out now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that is better for ads too, right? Like if it's 22, it's like TV. Like if it's 22 minutes, you can get ad breaks, things like that.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever filmed a podcast like in one of your rooms and stuff before?
No.
Even tried?
Well, their study rooms.
Study rooms?
Quiet.
Oh, they have to be quiet.
And yeah, you have these like mics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bare minimum equipment. Yeah.
It would be nice to do something.
Ooh, we should do a podcasting bread kit.
Gravitas
I
has
would
a
love
few-
that.
Yeah.
I would love that. And then you do a program with it. So
Yeah.
How to host your own
Mhm.
and your own.
Hmm.
Gravitas Private Club, they have a free podcast and where members can use it. So
Yeah.
some friends can come use it.
Don't they have a center at LAPL too? At the center?
I
Yeah, they
think
do.
they do.
They do, like it's like part of, and they have like the makerspace.
Yeah, the
and
makerspace
stuff.
area.
Yeah. I think making it as portable as possible where you can set up anywhere is
Yeah.
really the best way to do it. Okay. Anyway.
All right.
Just slide in my idea.
Well, I think maybe along that business point, it's like
Yeah.
well, not just business. It's I think partnerships in general.
Yes.
Like I think, for example, like I think like there's I think there's a version to do something like a creators partnership. If you're talking about podcasting, there's like a bigger picture there. Do something.
Well, I
with,
mean,
like,
you already have
creators.
like Barnes and Nobles and stuff too. Things like that.
Yeah, but beyond that, it's like creators who are like people. Some people like, for example, for the library, it's like talking about pop culture or about books or like like working with creators. Like I think they can help tell the story of the library. That can maybe help do a podcast. Maybe it's a book review podcast or a book of the month podcast or a book club podcast.
You know, that's a good one is Zibby. Zibby's bookshop does good.
The podcast
Podcast.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I listen to it sometimes.
Yeah.
And she like
I didn't know.
she introduces and yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Yes, they get great authors, right?
Don't take the bait.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I become the podcast star, guys. I got it.
Okay.
So
You have
any
a
other
burgeoning
feedback
career
on it?
there.
I will send you some notes if they are pertinent.
Okay. Anything else? Any questions?
Great. Okay. Next item is the outreach calendar.
Yay, outreach calendar. So I've got.
Very lovely.
Oh, I worked so hard on this. As Daniel mentioned, there was an open house at Montana yesterday. We have our library board meeting today. The next big thing is the State of the City on the 23rd. I've added it here at Ocean Park Branch. We'll have a couple of tables there. There's going to be a friends table and a library table. So please come out and
Yes,
support.
be there.
I think there's going to be a couple
What
activities too.
time is it?
4 to 7.
Yes.
That's what I am told.
4 to 7. I will be
Yeah.
there as well.
Yeah, 4 to 7.
Yeah.
Friends
4.
will have a booth, and they'll have an activity.
Yeah.
It will be bracelet making.
Bracelet making?
Like,
Oh man,
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Oh, what was this?
This is State of the City. So it's going to be right in front of Ocean Park Branch. There's going to be a Friends table and a library table. Activity from the Friends, and I think some displays inside Ocean Park Branch.
Yeah, and they're
from
closing
the
down Main.
Where are they
Street.
speaking at? Outside?
Probably outside, or they'll do a stage on Main Street. They'll
Oh.
probably set up something on Main Street. And I don't know exactly. There, let me see, 23rd. Yes.
Cool.
Yep. 27th.
And so if there's anything else you guys hear of for between now and August and even into September when it's Library Board Month, let us know. Not Library Board Month. Library Card Sign-Up Month.
Yes. It's going to be a big one.
So, and we're going to make some noise, marketing noise on that, right?
Yeah, I just mentioned to Erica earlier today the idea that you had about the QR code in Seascape, and so we were talking about that.
Yeah.
And just thinking about different places we can put a QR code or.
I never got mine in there.
And
You never got your library card?
No, the library. That's Seascape.
This is good.
Oh.
Yeah, I picked it up somewhere, but no, it never came into the mail. I checked my mail too.
I know.
Gee.
we do
Maybe they
have,
missed my building.
They get upset every time they change our mail person because
they don't know where to.
things just don't come for a while.
We do have
Oh, some tentative events, right?
a planned limited card coming out that will feature a local artist work
Okay.
for Leather.
Like the car design will be the local artist art. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will be for Library Card Sign Up Month as well.
Can you tell us who the local artist is, or is it?
I
or
was
you
like,
just forgot.
I forgot. I think it's.
Is the design pretty?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
Ooh, what about Frank Gehry library cards?
Frank Gehry didn't design the library.
His missed opportunity,
Yeah.
actually.
Shame on him,
Never
right?
did.
Yeah, it's really,
Not this one,
It's
at
really a
least.
missed opportunity for him in his career.
Yeah.
That's like also getting the rights to his name and clearing them.
But on
for
that
a
note,
nonprofit,
that
why?
we could talk to the designers of this library, our architects.
Well,
They're coming, right?
Yeah, we will hopefully be meeting with them
Oh,
this
great.
week. If they're available. Yeah, I can't. My internet's not working, so I can't look at it. I can let you know in terms of who the local artist is. So
That's a
yeah,
great idea, though, for limited edition library cards.
There's lots of different, limited edition things happening, and I think,
I think that'll drive
Yeah.
some signups, right?
yeah, and there are other ideas to tie in possibly with the big events that are coming to the city.
Oh, yeah.
Like Olympics and
Yes.
whether or not what we're going to be doing with this festival.
Yeah.
in
Olympics
the
library
fall.
cards, yes.
Yeah,
Collect them.
that would be great. It would be great. I visited the Chicago Public Library branch on the Obama Presidential Center campus.
Yeah.
And they have their own library card that says Presidential Center. So
Mm.
while I could
That's a
not,
cool card.
be a member because I think you have to live there or live in the state, I was able to purchase one, so I got one just to purchase one.
So we could have souvenir
like to-
cards too. Then.
Souvenir cards, yeah.
Frank Gehry did design a library for the LA Public Library. One of their branches.
LA Public
Did
Library.
he? Oh,
Which branch?
Francis, I don't know, I can't get on the Wi-Fi.
yeah. I
Okay.
know my Wi-Fi's like
What a
not
lucky
working.
branch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it right now. I
It
need
was
to
the
go
Francis something. It just literally disappeared from my
Okay.
phone.
All right.
Francis Howard Goldwyn Hollywood Regional Branch Library.
Oh, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I don't even know what that looks like.
Me either.
Good for him.
So the other stuff happening in other thing first, oh no, not September, it's October, so we didn't put that yet.
Oh, I've seen this library. There's a reason why I noted the architecture of it before.
Okay.
I mean, did you ever have cards like that?
Yeah, we have the current one, is the orange one, but it's the outline.
Oh, no, but I'm talking like the realistic picture.
No.
I'm just curious.
No,
I do like that.
yeah.
Was it magnets y'all used to sell? Magnets? Was it magnets that y'all sold?
This must have been when we opened.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have that.
Right? Yeah. I think there might be opportunity for some merch, at least through the Friends, when the cafe opens up.
I think people will come and buy Santa Monica merch. Yeah, I think so.
I also want to flag that there's, I think, 2 events coming up in August that you mentioned earlier, Erica. The
For
Barnes
the Friends.
For the,
yes.
oh, it's for the friends. There's
Yes.
a couple of author events that I don't know if the details are solid yet, but once they are, I'll let you know.
Your ideas,
Barnes and
though.
Noble?
Barnes and Noble and something else.
Diesel.
Diesel. Is it a
August
bookstore?
8th.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, bookstore,
That's in-
yeah.
that's in Brentwood, I
a good
think.
one.
Yeah. August 8th and August 20th.
Okay.
TBD. We'll definitely keep you posted.
Sounds good. Okay. Next item is update to the bylaws.
Yes, so as part of the city council updates, they have removed the term secretaries from all of the boards and commissions and bylaws. So that's the main update. So I've highlighted everywhere that the word secretary was changed. And then,
Staff liaison.
yeah, to staff liaison. Also, the rule about attendance, I think you guys already are aware, but no more than 2 unexcused absences for a fiscal year. I think they're becoming more strict about that, so that attendance policy has been updated as well. And I think we do need to also vote to approve them. I need to send this back to the,
Oh, we need to approve?
yeah,
Oh.
adopt them, I guess, yeah.
I move to adopt the new rules of order and procedure for the Santa Monica.
The second.
Okay. We have a motion to approve brought up by Member Cody, seconded by Member Spears to approve and adopt the updated rules and bylaws for the Santa Monica Public Library. Oh, why is this here twice? Okay. I will now conduct a roll call vote. Vice Chair Lynn,
Yes.
Member Cody,
Yes.
Member Spears.
Yes.
The motion is approved. Thank you, guys. I will send this on to the Boards and Commissions Council.
Our next item is the long-range agenda planning.
So I attached the old one,
Yes, thank you for doing that.
and I filled in a couple of spots thinking we might be talking about these things. Like in August, we'll probably be talking about library card sign-up month, a little bit more in detail and planning some stuff out. Similarly, in September, we might be talking about the Banned Books Week and wrapping up summer reading, although Banned Books Week is in October, so I just filled in some stuff that was, recurring. What's that?
Yeah, the other mention was the possibility of joint Friends meetings
Yes.
earlier. We still have to, check in with the Friends, but there seems to be interest in doing the joint Friends meeting in September versus in January, February, which is normally when it happens. Also because we have a new Friends Board president, so.
Well, selfishly, if we're going to do that, September would be on purpose because October I may be gone.
I think September.
We're talking about September also, because October gets to very tail end of the year. So, yeah. And it's after the reappointments.
When are those?
July 23rd, I think, the meeting,
This one?
that's it, yeah.
21st.
21st?
Yeah.
Okay.
23rd is a Thursday.
Oh, yeah, 21st is the Tuesday.
Okay.
Was there anything else that we needed to add, maybe, or thinking about?
So then, for this year, will we have 2 Friends meetings, or just the one in September? Like, will we still keep our January one, or do that?
Okay.
Up to you guys, yeah.
Yeah, we could do a February one. Just like a check-in if we wanted. But I think, I'm hoping that, I mean, the funders are definitely interested in forming like subcommittees and so then to start doing the work. So.
Okay, so maybe September, then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you could maybe do like every 6 months
Mhm.
or something like that. So September and then maybe March.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be good too, because then it's planning for National Library Week and then Fierce Friday and all that.
Yep.
When do you guys do the library in service?
It's in October.
October.
Mm-hmm.
It's October 15th, I think, this year. Let me double check that though.
So it's not on the same day as our library board meeting.
Okay, good.
No, yeah, I think we were definitely aware of that. And
It's a
Trying to plan
terribly
around.
long day.
yeah, it's the 15th. And our meeting is on the 8th. Oh, do we have friends? We have friends that Wednesday though, huh? Oh, no, it'll be the 21st.
Good. Okay. All right.
Anything else that we want to plan, or I think Eric and I will probably get together about when we can get the different
Mm-hmm.
divisions to present. We'll
Mhm.
probably have another presentation next month.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything specific you want to hear.
We already did special collections, right?
We did collections.
Special, like the archives.
I don't think we did that.
Didn't y'all say something about going into a back room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for reminding me. Yes, they did say that last meeting.
The cold place.
Uh-huh.
The cold room. Yeah, cold room.
Yeah, it's the culprit.
Would you guys want to do that during the meeting, or would you rather do it like during the day?
I think during the meeting.
During the meeting?
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll try and do it. Maybe we could do it in August.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's hot in August, yeah. Cold room expert.
It's very small room.
Very
Yeah.
small cold room. And then for October, are we still going to do the screening of the librarians?
I hope so.
Okay. Are we on track to have the OK auditorium ready to actually
I don't
screen it?
know. That's not That's it will be, oh yeah, so that's,
That was,
We need
that was
to
the condition.
first
That's
get the-
why we didn't do it in the spring,
we
right?
need to first get the dates. It's happening. Definitely the auditorium is happening, but it is around that time, September or October.
Well,
when the
I'd
work
love
is
it to be the inaugural
Event.
we do with the new upgraded AV system.
I mean, I'm hoping it'll get done in September.
You'll be able to see movies.
If there's anything I can do to help make that a
Because
reality, let me know.
October is when I would screen it for Ben Books Week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I thought it was going to be closed down from August and September.
Yeah.
When is this? Yeah.
So I think that that's
it's
All right.
possible.
You don't have a projector?
we have a projector. It'll have a better projector.
Goes down.
Like, let's see, we have one in this room, but like
No,
a
there
screen.
the
will
same one for
still be
like
a projector screen,
12,
but it will be
15
a better
years.
one.
It'll still be. It's not going to be no
AV.
TVs on the wall. It's just going to
No,
be.
I
A
Yeah,
think a
yeah.
projector makes sense.
We did look at that. The LED, it's just to be able, if something were to happen, like in terms of
The
like,
maintenance would be
getting the thing
crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and it's just a lot to.
So it's going to still be a little thing that do the light thing.
Yes.
Yes,
But the
a
projectors can be
projector.
very nice nowadays.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
They can be.
Yeah. You have to kind of do your research on the lumens and
Mm-hmm.
the
That can be very nice.
It will be
dimensions.
better than we have right now. So that's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying I want to see it happen.
Yes, that is
That'd be
very
very
great.
Didn't you say
Without
sometimes there are going to be
I've
cameras in
actually
there
had people
too?
go, when are you screening the damn librarians in the library?
Y'all have been watching the FIFA games here.
Oh, we have been.
Well, we have.
Oh, you have?
The-
In the
the-
auditorium? Oh.
In the lounge. Yeah, no, I don't think that the auditorium would be able to.
Even after the upgrades?
Yes, the upgrade.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
but like right now, we would not be able to.
There's not going to be any cameras in there, right? I know at one time people were talking about having filming cameras in there for events.
No, no, it'll just—it's specifically
Just
for
get
this
the projectors first, right?
projector, and that's all right.
And the AV, the mics.
I'm so like floored by how much that all costs.
Oh, yeah, because it was a storm,
Because
right?
you have to
Yeah,
get,
wasn't
like,
it a storm at one time that
professional
damaged quite a bit?
No, it's just really old. It's like 20+ years old. So
I thought it was old 10 years ago from
yeah.
the season.
No, it was
See,
over
it's
It's the art
there.
of time.
no.
Oh,
it's
no, it
only
won't. Not
45
10 years
old.
ago.
Oh, no.
4 years old. So yeah. Okay. So let's.
We are on track, Daniel.
That was the question.
The person who is in charge of that is Daniel, and I will talk to him next week and say, we need an update in the library board meeting. Actually, come next month. Give an update.
Oh, we did a tour of the auditorium.
Of our audiovisual facilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk us through the plan.
Yeah.
We have a stake in the ground for the event.
Yeah.
So let's have that.
Yes. Look, I'm writing it down right now.
Do some TED-like events, TED Talk type events.
Mm-hmm. Conferences and whatever.
You're going to host it, huh?
No, I was this close to getting TEDx Santa Monica. Do you remember that TEDx Santa Monica?
Why didn't
Yeah,
you?
That was 10 years ago. But
Bring it back.
so close.
Yeah.
Right here at the library.
Yeah.
You need it.
Let's just get all this done.
Yeah, with that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And anything else? Otherwise, we're done. Okay. Meeting is adjourned at 6:49.
Okay.
For 9?
Oh, that was
49,
time.
48, yeah.
48, 6:48.